for fuck's sake, OBS. Yeah, OBS just literally disconnected and reconnected again. Yeah, no, I'm done. I'm gonna do this run, upgrade a few weapons, and then I'm done with today's stream because I'm not about to keep, like I said before, I'm not about to keep fighting with OBS when it is practically insisting on itself, insisting upon itself to disconnect. Yeah, I'm sorry, chat. Once again, OBS is deciding to freak out again. Like it just reconnected. So honestly, after this run, I'm just gonna end stream after upgrading the mods and whatnot, because clearly OBS is insisting upon itself to disconnect and be stupid right now. I don't know why it's doing this right now, but this is the first time where it's crashed 4 times at this point. I think it was 4 times, 3 to 4 times at this point. And I already know my stream stuff is definitely going to be split. Like, this is going to be really frustrating to deal with later. Like, I don't know why, but it's just really frustrating to deal with right now. So yeah, I'm absolutely going to end stream after this one. After this run, and I do the mods and whatnot. And great! Because of that, it literally fucked up me trying to avoid getting hit. Wait a minute. Is the sound even off too? Are you kidding me? Great, OBS done fucked up the sound too. Where it's off by a few seconds. Yeah, OBS done completely fucked up the sound too. Are you kidding me? Yeah, OBS is really pissing me off right now. Like, genuinely, the sound being off like this is genuinely bothering me. Because there's a few enemies that have a specific sound cues that I listen out for, not just visual cues, and this is throwing me off. Yeah, this is genuinely having me pissed right now. Like, I'm trying to be a good sport about this with OBS, but honestly, I'm just too pissed right now. Because not only has OBS disconnected like 3 times now, it's also causing, you know, the sound for the game to be off by a few seconds, like literally about a second or two. And of course, maybe a second or two may not be sounds like a bothersome to y'all, but for me, it personally bothers me. Okay, I dodged that. And honestly, I'm wondering if OBS is causing my voice to come out late too, honestly. Like, I just don't get what causes OBS to just randomly have problems out of the blue. But all I know is that right now, today, OBS just wants to be fucking stupid. And as much as I want to stop right now, I'm going to be stubborn because right now I want to get, I want to complete our goal of what we said, what I said, which is to get, mods unlocked. Sheesh, where were you all this time when I needed you? And I know exactly how to stop, you know, OBS from doing that slight sound offness that it's doing, where it's off by a second. It's for me to just straight up close OBS and then reopen it. But if I do that at that point, might as well end stream at that point. But I'm not going to. I refuse to at this point. I refuse to at this point until we get Marvin's Arm and then unlock mods. Yeah, none of these are really ones that I want to use. Yeah, I'm only guesstimating how off the sound is, which is what I'm saying. It's about maybe a second off or so, which really is bothering me. But again, I absolutely intend to follow through with getting Marvin's Arm and then unlocking mods and then showing that off. Like, I am not giving that up yet. Finally got some armor now. Oh, that means that if we pass through that one puzzle room, we can actually get another modifier. Probably a skill modifier, though. Because usually they give us skill modifiers. Usually. Nope, it's just a shop next. Thank you. That's what I wanted to go for. And of course, Praxis interferes again. Oh, this time he imbued a freaking elite. Oh no, it's not an elite. But he can, though. Yep, there he goes. The elite was just imbued for a few seconds. But I managed to get him, though. I'll go for a precision because I think I'm good on health right now. The more my crit chance, the better. Okay, so we got Herald back again. And of course he managed to snag me with that one. Okay. Oh, come on, I was barely touching that. Gotcha. Yeah, admittedly, my mood is still kind of soured right now, but again, I'm not letting that cause me to, you know, end stream right now. Not when, you know, I have the ability to at least get to Marvin. Well, Marvin's arm, specifically. Because that's what I intend to do. I said I would, and I'm going to. I mean, I wanted to last time, too. That's the funny part. I wanted to since the last stream, but of course I couldn't because of timing. But this time I intend to, because I have the time to do it. Not to mention, as my strength goes up more and more, it makes it easier to do so. Especially since, you know, I'm also adding the skill gems whenever they give me a chance to do so. Like, let's see. 50% damage bonus. I wonder if it can give me a 100% damage bonus. Like, that would actually be funny. So, who knows? We'll see if they actually let me. Because I don't remember there actually being a max limit. And, of course, I already fucked that room up. This room up. But it's fine. Kind of hoping that... Oh, this is a new NPC called the Mimic King. Basically, he's gonna... I'll show you what he does. Well, it'll show off what he does. Oh, hey, Vilifieds. Nothing much. Just kind of frustrated with OBS because it kept reconnecting and disconnecting like 3 times. So after I get to a specific point in this run, in order to get more progress done, I'm going to be ending stream early because I'm not about to keep fighting with OBS where at any point it could just randomly disconnect again. Because it did it 3 times, and normally I wouldn't care too much if it wasn't for the fact that I've been uploading my streams onto YouTube as an archive, and because of that, because of, you know, Twitch, you know, splitting your streams up whenever OBS disconnects, it makes it much more, you know, annoying to deal with because it's multiple, you know, parts of the stream instead of one full stream. So, dealing with that. What about on your end? What do we have here? Something good? Something tasty? You must be a snack. Yes. Hello, little snack. Huh. What's that? You aren't food? You think we can't eat you? You some kind of tough guy, huh? Come play with us, little snack. Maybe you get something. Maybe we eat you. Yeah, that's so weird. I've never had that issue before. Myself and Sap has had that issue with OBS from time to time, but this is, for me, this is the first time where it's done it so many times. It usually does it like once or twice, but 3 times, it's definitely pissing me off, honestly. Because it did it within 22 minutes of the first, within 22 minutes of the stream, then a little bit later. Maybe it's connection issue. Maybe, I don't know, because it's showing full green bars, so I don't know what could be the problem. And it's saying that my bitrate is fine too, so I don't know what's causing it to, you know, be an issue. Because it'll randomly go down and then immediately disconnect. Like, I'm not even joking, it just randomly does that. Even Saf has had that problem before sometimes. Okay, so let's see. It's in there, so hold on. Okay, hopefully we get lucky. Nope. Damn it, I was hoping we would get lucky. Because the luckier you get, the more, I was gonna say something. The luckier we get, the more he'll, like, add bigger prizes and more, chests to confuse us. Also, hold on. Here's a quick secret. I'm doing this until it breaks, because it can break, and it does a secret. Unless it doesn't break. I can't remember. Was it the balloons that we were supposed to move? Hey. I think we're supposed to get rid of all the balloons to get a secret, I think. I cannot remember off the top of my head right now. Was there any more balloons that we missed? No, we got all the balloons, so where's the secret? Yeah, I'll worry about it later. Maybe try disconnecting other things from the internet while you're streaming. I mean, we did upgrade our internet to make it easier that way. So there might be, you know, other stuff using the internet. Like, I know I'm technically using my phone to keep track of chat. So that's kind of what I've been doing. So probably doing that. But then again, like I said before, it's a once in a while thing. But I'll definitely give that a try next time. Unless, of course, OBS decides to be stupid again. Because if it does, I'm not going to continue the stream after that. Because it's going to keep being annoying. Also, Sap, that's not nice. Okay, I dodged that, but okay. Yeah, I'm playing a little recklessly because I'm kind of letting my emotions get the better of me at the moment. Yeah, I hate those laser beams because he hits hard with those laser beams. He or it, whatever this thing is. And of course, I'm not fast enough to just run away from it either. Also, parasitics, I don't know if it's a thing on your end, but because of OBS freaking out right now, it's making the game sound be like a second off for me. So I don't know if that's the same thing for going on for you guys, but if it is, I apologize. So hopefully that's not the case, but I'm not sure. Definitely killed him a lot faster that time. Alright, just one more level to go. And once I beat that mini-boss, I'm just going to straight up throw the run right then and there, too. Once I beat that mini-boss, because, again, I'm not going to keep fighting with OBS about this stuff. And that's kind of why I'm glad that the game is giving me so much damage stuff, because I am absolutely trying to blast through this. Normally I wouldn't, but because, you know, OBS is, like, you know, being so dramatic right now, it's like it could possibly, you know, mess up again out of nowhere. Alright, let's do this. Twitch also tweaks out too sometimes with like the viewer counts. Yeah, that I've heard of before, where the viewer counts tend to be inaccurate. Ah, I meant to dodge, not hit A. Okay, hopefully the game gives me more luck in terms of this stuff. Hold on, let's see. Yes, it does. Okay, so let's see what upgrade it's going to let me do. Hey, that's not nice. Darn it, I was hoping for a skill, for a relic upgrade. Let's see. I'm honestly gonna go for the chakram because the chakram is better for what is it? For crowd control. But yeah, Villifies, just wanted to ask, is the sound like off by a second for you? Just want to make sure it's not, and it's just a me thing. Because sometimes OBS is weird like that on my end, which is why sometimes I have to, like, you know, close OBS and then reopen it, but I'm not going to do that until after I do what I need to do here. Excuse me. But I got a feeling there's an upgrader thing somewhere around here. Okay, there's not. And of course, I take a full plasma blast to the face. Nah, it's fine. Okay, good. So it's a me issue then. Good. I'm glad that it's a me issue. Like, I'd rather it be a me issue, even if it's annoying me, than a stream issue. I'll go for another more gold. Oop, hold on. Gotta destroy that before it upgrades these annoying enemies. Oop, come here, come here, come here. Yeah, I can't really focus on this little shit because of the enemies being annoying. Okay, got all that gold, which is actually going to be really helpful for when it's time for me to fight, not fight, when it's time for me to get into the shop. Okay, not shop time yet. But usually whenever, usually whenever the shop is available, specifically the upgrade shop, that's when I use the money for that stuff. Any more food healing? No, there's not. Damn. But I'll take another relic, though. And I'm pretty sure this is going to lead up to the mini-boss, right? An entire can of beans. Yep, I purposely did that to annoy Saf. But also baked beans are goated, in my opinion. Well, depending on the context, though. If we're talking, like, beans on toast, then absolutely not. But if we're talking, like, baked beans from a cookout, then obviously yes. Like, the only way out you can make me touch baked beans on toast is if there's like a whole fried egg on it. Then I'm willing to try, but I'm not gonna actually make it myself, though. I refuse. Wait, hold on. Do I want the Midas now, the Necronomicon? I'll go for the Midas Mail, because I have like a lot of coins on me anyways. Unless that's not how that works. I don't think so. Okay, hopefully it's Mac again and not a variant, because fighting the variants tend to be a little bit more harder to deal with. I like beans and rice with roasted chicken. Ooh, that's really good. My mom would make really good black beans and rice with plantain. Like, that would be our, like, after Sunday dinner. After Sunday church dinner as when I was a kid. And Lord knows I miss when she would make that stuff. Honestly, I need to ask her if she can make that again, because that is like childhood for me. No way. Am I actually going to no-hit this boss? This mini-boss, not a boss. Oop. Ooh, close. Oop. Oop. Oh, yes, I know hit him. And there goes Marvin's arm. From Spanish restaurants, lol, it's so good. Yeah, plantain is so good. And then here goes Marvin's arm. Yep, and like I said before, this is where I'm going to throw the... Oh, right, the shop. Literally, there's no need for me to do this, so... Time for me to throw the run and then go give Marvin his arm back and then upgrade my weapons, and then that'll be it for today. So I'm just going to sit here, take all the hits. And yep, I'm forced to revive with, I think, what was it? 75% HP. And within 25 minutes too. And I'm pretty sure we've gotten quite a bit of Ember too, so we might as well check the Ember tree too while we're at it. And we only got one relic, which is fine. That is perfectly fine. And there we go. We almost got every single last weapon in the game, funny enough. Almost. Not yet, but almost. Greetings, Knight. Found another relic orb. Now, let's see. Ah, what an amazing treasure. What amazing treasures. Some of these relics never cease to amaze me. Kindle Blade. Whenever you defeat a burning enemy, you summon a fire wisp. Let me tell you something. Kindle Blade with specific weapon mods or specific relics is broken, because you can summon a shit ton of wisps in this game. Like, I'm not even joking, per run. They do slowly die out. The smaller ones die out quickly, but they do get easily done in, especially when you're defeating a burning enemy. Trust me, it's a good relic, which is why it's epic. But hold on, gotta give Marvin back his arm. Ah, now this is more like it. Your weapons are looking kind of rustic. Stand by. I have just a thing for them. This substance is called ash, and look what I can do with it. Done. Your weapons have been upgraded with my own custom program. You'll need to find more ash in order to modify your weapons. I think I have a little extra stuck in my gears. Why don't you give it a try at your weapon podiums? Yep, and ladies and gentlemen, here are the mods. Let me tell y'all something. The mods, when added up, is so good, although sadly, in order for you to see all the mods and also get the ultimate mod, you need to unlock all of them, which can take a bit. And what I mean by that is that they add up per weapon. So what I'm going to do is that for each weapon I'm going to do for each new run is when I'll be upgrading them. I could technically save them, but that wouldn't really help. But yeah, each weapon has its own specific mods and ultimate mods. Like, for a big example is the Ember Sword. Like, look at this one. This is what I was talking about. If I was to do another run right here, adding spark to my blade would immediately make the next run easy, because whenever you're, like it says, whenever you're above 75% HP, your weapon attacks add burn, and I defeat a burning enemy, it creates more fire wisps. So stuff like that is good. Then it also gives me a gain a charge attack where you unleash a flurry of rapid attacks, which is actually pretty good. Or momentum. Oh, by the way, they all stack, meaning once I unlock these, I can literally select all three if I wanted. Because the way how it works is that each line, you have to choose within each one line, not column. And the momentum is whenever you defeat an enemy with your Ember Blade, you gain 5% bonus damage. Bonus resets when you take damage, and you get a max of 15 stacks, aka 15% damage, until you get hit. The arrow has its own good thing. Like, for a perfect example is that I usually go for Rapid Shot, which is your third attack rapidly shoots 2 arrows, which adds more damage. Then your charge attack will ricochet to additional enemies, which is what I go for as well. Then, of course, it's this next upgrade that, you know, is locked. It basically adds a bomb to your arrows, which ricocheting off enemies really adds up. So I love it. And then this one is like your third attack marks an enemy, increases damage dealt to them. Now, this is where the scepter, the Ember Scepter, whatever it's called, really shines with its skill abilities. This increases your damage by 5 and your attacks can hit an additional target. Spell Stipend. Defeating enemies with your charge attack increases the skill damage of your next skill used by 10% per enemy defeated. And I think once you use that attack, it does go away. Then Imbuement. Whenever you use a skill, your weapon gains plus 5 skill damage for 5 seconds. Stuff like that. And of course, some weapons automatically have certain amounts of mods already unlocked because of the way how they are. This one is Heavy Blow. Your first weapon on hit on an enemy deals 20% of your max HP as damage. And this is the one that's already selected, funny enough, which is why this is unlocked. Unstable Rift. Your third charge attack knocks up and stuns enemies, meaning it, you know, hits them upwards in the air. Or you can change it to when charged, your third attack becomes a leap attack. This one is Safeguard. Whenever you defeat an enemy, you gain 2 armor that reduces incoming damage by 1. And you only get a max stack of 15, which is actually pretty good, but it's not what I usually go for. I usually go for this one, which we'll see later. This one also has its own thing going on right here. Your third attack hits twice, which is huge. Whenever your charge attack hits an enemy, its damage is temporarily increased by 20%, and your max stack is 5, which is good. Empowered, we already know what that does. We can make this Serrated, which is your charge attack marks enemies, increases damage dealt to them, which makes it even better. Now, I actually like the Scythe a little bit, especially with the way how it makes you look. It makes you look like a whole Grim Reaper, which I'll show before ending stream. This one, it says slashed enemies take 15% bonus damage from weapon attacks. By the way, slash basically means when you charge attack. Okay, here's how it works. Is that you get a normal 3 attack chain, but as you attack enemies, you get ammo, which you get a maximum of 3. And then ammo is used by the charge attack. When you charge attack and hit an enemy with that damn ammo, they become quote-unquote slashed, which means that they take 15% bonus crit chance. And the more you if multiple ammos are used, the projectile will deal damage multiple times. And you gain 25% move speed. That part I forgot about. So yeah, that's what slash does. But of course, now you could also make them take 50% bonus damage too. Shroud, whenever you defeat a slashed enemy, you become invisible, which is really good. And then refill, whenever you use a skill, you also gain ammo. And then here's where these other weapons really get good. And that question mark weapon, you only get that once you beat shit. I actually forgot his name. Not Parallax. I was thinking Parallax for some reason. Praxis, that's his name. So this one is Southpaw. Your third attack empowers your next charge attack, adding 100% bonus damage, which is huge. Uppercut. Your charge attack unleashes a powerful uppercut, stunning enemies and dealing 50% increased damage, which is pretty big. And then this is the one that I like a lot. Your chain attacks apply 1 stack of poison, which is like really good. I love that. Oh, and by the way, now trials are unlocked, and I'm going to show what they do in a second. See, this one is automatically on too, which also is basically the same thing as the Ember Sword, where now your Buster Ammo burns enemies, but you can also change it to where your Buster Ammo now pierces enemies, which is what I usually go for. This one is your perfect charge attack freezes enemies, which is also huge, because I always go for that one, because it stacks with another charge attack ability. This one, it stacks up with this one. But of course, I think you have to unlock them, or you select... nope, you have to unlock them. Never mind. When they're gray, that means you have to buy them. The lock means that you can't get it until you unlock the other one. So that's my bad. I didn't mean to do that. And then sticky bomb. Your charge attack applies a sticky bomb to enemies that detonates after 3 attacks. These together really is good for crowd control, especially since your charge attack automatically pierces enemies. It adds sticky bombs to that shit, so it's really good. This one says hypercharge. Your third attack has a 15% crit bonus chance. Now trials, your trials are different depending on the weapon. Like for example, this one is the amplified Ember Buster challenge. Also, what these are just what is it called? Not synthetic. Cosmetic changes. It doesn't really do anything to the weapon. It's just cosmetic looks. Like, see this? You get this when you unlock all weapon mods for the Ember Buster. Sadly, the more trials you complete, the more it gets unlocked. And this one, one of these is actually a reference to Mega Man X specifically. I think it's this one, the X Ember Buster color. Sadly, I haven't unlocked that yet. But yeah, each color is different depending on what you get. See? Oh, by the way, there is, funny enough, a Master Sword color for the Ember Blade. But I can't show it off. Hold on, I'm going to show off the Reaper real quick. You get this, like, little scar on your head, on your eye. And, of course, like I said before, the more you attack an enemy, the more of this little ammo you get behind them. And then you do that, which makes it take more damage. But anyways, let's go ahead and quickly run over to the Ember Tree, because I have been kind of being stingy with the amount. 1,489. That's not bad. Let's see. Relic dice. Your relic selectors can be refreshed one time. I'll go for that. If anything, I want to go for this and this. These two. These two are really good, but you have to unlock way more shit in order to get them, which is annoying, but they are huge, though. Hold on, gotta put that back. Put that back. And then next time I'll get that. So this is actually... Oh, by the way, the more you help the Ember Tree, as you can see, the more its Ember leaves or whatever it is gets more quote-unquote strong. But anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me for today's stream. I am really sorry for OBS constantly, you know, cutting off on you guys, but hopefully next time it won't be as much of an issue. And of course, next week is when I'll be doing Kirby and the Forgotten Land, plus the DLC for it, Star-Crossed Worlds, and I'll be doing Resident Evil 4, and from there on is when I'll start doing horror games from time to time. So again, thank you guys so much for joining me for today, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. See ya!